She was diagnosed at 2 months old, and she went through 6 rounds of chemotherapy and then 2 different types of radiation, and she got a bone marrow transplant. Since then, we've been here almost every week. Total of a little over 2 years.
It was a huge shock. Nothing you could say describes what we went through initially.
The first few weeks, you sort of feel like you're in a fog, especially with her. She was 2 months old, and we were like, how can a 2-month-old little baby have cancer?
Your whole world is just, in a state of shock. And the good thing about us is we had resources to go to. We had, patient advocate people telling us, where you need to go next. That was a great relief for Annette and I at the time dealing with Andrew. A lot of families don't have that. The hospital at that time eliminated that position, and we were able to pick that position up, and now they have an opportunity to deal with this. They got somewhere to go, they got someone to talk to, someone to coordinate things.
This place has been amazing. Maddie pretty much considers this home almost.
When Andrew was diagnosed, we did not have a children's hospital here, and we felt the one thing that was essential was putting Andrew in an environment with other kids.
A lot of people would think, they walk in here and everybody would be somber and sad and everything else, and it's actually sort of the opposite.
I always tell everybody a happy child heals so much faster. That's the foundation of what we do, is we know that if we ease the stress of the child, they're going to heal faster.
It's a very kid-friendly environment with all the fun things to do, that's for sure.
Well, they don't want to be stuffed into a room. They want to be out pushing, their kid cars around, watching a movie upstairs with the other kids. Out here shooting baskets in the basketball hoop, or just looking through the periscope or raising their flag. Those things are great.
I think the environment that they've provided here has, I think, helped her through the rough parts and helped her, keep smiling and having a good time, even though she hasn't felt very well all the time.
Everything that happens, all the different events that we do because of the foundation, it just ease the stress, ease the tension of the staff, because they know the families are being taken care of. You got happy families, you got happy kids, and then happy staff. A lot of things that I do are only possible because of the funds supported from the Rypien Foundation. When the kids see me coming, they grin. They know that it's going to be something fun. They know that they're going to be able to either paint or color, or to get out of their room, go for a walk, go upstairs to the cinema, or I've got dinner provided by the Rypien Foundation so that they can have something other than a hospital food.
With the Rypien Foundation, the things that they provide through Candlelighters, with the support bags they give, just all the stuff together just helps you have a coping mechanism of people to talk to and things to do to keep your mind off of some of the stuff that's going on.
Before the kids start chemo, they have to get their hearing tested, and so it's just nice for them to have a facility in the hospital. They don't have to worry about a new diagnosis, then leaving the building to find a place to do it. They can just go upstairs, or Misty can bring the equipment down, and they can test their hearing here.
The reason it's important on oncology floor is because a lot of the medications that they get for chemotherapy are actually what we call ototoxic, meaning that they damage the hearing or balance organs in the ear. And so we monitor them while they're taking chemotherapy so that if it's starting to affect their hearing, we can change that.
We have had to come for Maddie's pheresis treatments 3 days every week for quite a few months, and so they've helped provide a hotel room because obviously we can't drive back and forth every day. It's just too much. If we didn't have that, we just couldn't do it. All those costs that they assist with, the grocery cards, the gas cards, have all been extremely helpful. Blessings.
You walk into the clinic and you just hear the kids singing. Terry's great. She has her set up in the playroom over there, and her instruments are out and her music's out. She's got her guitar, and kids are gathered around shaking shakers or playing the bongo drums, and it's just the sound of happiness, the sound of laughter. It kind of just calms the whole mood, the whole environment in the clinic.
Sherry is the patient advocate. She will try and find you an answer, or if you need something, she will try and do her best to get it for you if there's any way possible.
Sherry's another one of those people that just comes right in and is part of our family, and the people make the adventure so much easier. more than anything else.
She's more than willing to do anything for you. She's a very good listening ear when you just want somebody to talk to, and Nettie's the same way. They almost feel like family to you since we've been here for almost 2.5 years. I don't think I could have made it through all this without them. They've become extremely close friends of mine, and I don't think we could have made it.
These components are hope, so that they can ease the treatment they're having, understanding that they can still be kids.
When we walk into a room and we're able to provide these opportunities for kids, it lets them just be a kid. A child needs to be able to have that experience, whether they're in the hospital or out. And with these kind of things that are provided to us, they're able to just be children.
Each and every day, death is around the corner, and hope is around the corner too. If it wasn't for Andrew in our life and the blessing that he was to have and be a part of our life, all this probably wouldn't be here. So in a tragic scenario, something beautiful has come of it.
Her chances that they gave us right after transplant were about 60% chance that she would relapse, but so far we've met the 1-year milestone and she's still in remission. She's doing good. I guess the main thing would just be thank you. I hope that someday they find a cure for this and no other family ever has to go through this, but without the support of everybody, the kids just wouldn't have any hope or any fun in their lives. And so it's just amazing for people to reach out to other families that they have never met and do not know, and just say, a little bit helps, and it's just great for people to be able to do that.